What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of my review. The album I'm about to do a review on is Prince's ninth studio album, Sign of the Times, released in 1987 on Paisley Park Records under Warner Brothers Records. Okay, so I already talked about Prince countless times on my channel. Reviewed Purple Rain, Diamonds and Pearls, Love Symbol album, and the reason why I'm reviewing this album is because of the fact that it's not because I changed my opinion. I still think this is his best album, and I still love the diversity of this album. It's because I was actually real dissatisfied with the review I actually had for this album. The reason being, I felt like I didn't give that much detail about the album, and plus I had like a long day when I did that review, and I just felt tired. I just wanted to get it over with. So I'm sorry about that. Anyway, let me take it back to 1986. Around this time, Prince and the Revolution, they dropped the single, excuse me. Okay, as you should know, Prince produced the whole album. Singles include Sign of the Times, If I Was a Girlfriend, You Got the Look, I could never take the place of your man. Okay, now let's take it back to 1986. Prince and the Revolution, they dropped what many people consider one of their best efforts, Parade, which is an album. No, stay tuned, by the way. So that album was critically acclaimed. It spawned songs like Kiss, Mountains, you know. And in 1986, they were working on this album called The Dream Factory. And so, but at the same time, around I'm missing something. Parade was actually the soundtrack to his movie called Under the Cherry Moon, a movie I have yet to see, but at the same time, I could see it any time because what was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? A lot of his stuff since this has been popping online and stuff like that. And excuse me real quick. Shit, no! Come on, man. Oh, sorry, I'm sorry about that. It was an emergency, but so Under the Cherry Moon soundtrack. So Prince and the Revolution were working on this album called The Dream Factory. But they disbanded like late 1986, and P reworked that album. Also, around that same time, Prince did another album called, he was working on another album called Camille. Now, Camille was basically, the concept always trips me out. He is basically, reworked his vocals, messed up with the pitch a little bit, made it sound like a female. And the album's supposed to be about a female's perspective. And that's why he disguises it as a female. So if you hear this album, I'm gonna get into that in a minute. Like you can tell like which albums are from which. And so he originally wanted to create a triple album called Crystal Ball with the Dream Factory, Camille, and like another album he was working on like this, all as a triple album. But at the same time, Warner Brothers, being the label that they were, they said they vetoed that idea. They said we're not gonna do a triple album. We can do a double album. which is basically Prince was okay with that. Yeah, he was okay with that, and so that's when he recorded like songs from this album, like "You Got the Look." It was like last minute additions to this album. Now, also that same year this album came out, he put out a concert film called "Sign of the Times." Very good concert film. I actually saw some of it last week. Blew me away. Probably one of the most underrated concert films ever. And so this album came out. Now, the personnel of this album include Prince on lead vocals and various instruments, Wendy, Wendy on guitar and backing vocals, tambourine and congas, Lisa on backing vocals, wooden flute, fairlight, sitar, keyboard, backing vocals, Sheila E. Sheila E. Definitely, definitely one of the best. Drums and percussion and rap. Dr. Fink, keyboards, very dope keyboardist by the way. Miko Weaver, guitar, Brown Mark bass, Bobby Z on the drums, Eric Leeds on saxophone, Atlanta Bliss on trumpet, Susanna Melvoin was actually Prince's girlfriend at the time, backing vocals, Jill Jones vocals, and Sheena Easton, who did like a lot of songs with Prince, co-lead vocals. Now, I'm about to review this whole album, but here it goes. Track track number one, "Sign of the Times." One of my favorite Prince songs ever. I mean, this is like a very this like dark song. He's talking about like all of everything like that's going on with the world. Especially like we understand this album was released when Ronald Reagan was president, and crack was crack was at its peak. AIDS was spreading everywhere. Poverty. So yeah. So that's what these lyrics are like, very dark and stuff like that. Probably one of his most darkest songs. Um, Also, what I got from this song is like it just proved like it's actually one of his like few like politically charged songs he has ever done. Very good song, classic song. Track number two, "Playing the Sunshine." Love this song. One of my favorite songs off this album. It has basically like an upbeat kind of an upbeat sound to it. Like you can really tell, like it has like that perfect '80s sound, like da, 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 like shit like that. Yeah. And so this is like one of the main songs that was actually originally for like the Crystal Ball album. And I love the piano in this song. Piano really makes the song for me. Track number three, "Housequake." Classic, classic, classic song off this album. Um, this is the song. This is the song where like you can really tell that it was for Camille because his vocals were, and like it has like a P funk like kind of sound to it, and it was very distinct, like very distinct. Like you can if you listen to it, you can tell like he was influenced by like Parliament-Funkadelic and shit. Track number four, "The Ballad of Dorothy Parker." Very interesting song right there. Probably my favorite song off this first disc, next to "Sign of the Times." Um, from what I looked up about this song, he actually had a dream about this girl named Dorothy Parker, and so he based the song off this dream he had, and he wrote the song while he was on a plane. And it wasn't until this guy said that Dorothy Parker was actually a real person. She was actually a writer, like from what I looked up, one of the most acclaimed writers of the 20th century. And so basically, the song's basically about this girl who's a waitress, and basically Princess had like a fun time with her and shit like that. Now, another interesting thing about this song was that the beat you hear like the doom 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 doom. That beat was not originally supposed to sound like that. Originally, they had like a tech problem. I think Prince's studio, but like the tech part made the album like the way it is. It made the song the way it is. But Prince, he likes it, like he liked it because it's like very distinct. Um, and this was actually one of the original songs that's supposed to be on Dream Factory. Very good song right there. I love the lyrics to the song. Like it has like that mysterious vibe to the lyrics. Okay, what's the next song? Track number five, It. Dope song. It's like a funk rock kind of number. Very good. Track number six, Starfish and Coffee. Another really good song. Another underrated song. Like you don't hear like a lot of people talking about it. Um, from what I looked up about the song, Susanna Melvoin. I don't even know if I said her name right, but she told Prince a story about this girl whom she and Wendy went to school with, and like and she was like how she always had breakfast and a happy face, and like the happy, she was a very happy, had an upbeat personality, and but a lot of people kind of found her weird, you know, and so yeah, that's basically the background story to the song. I love the song, love Prince's vocals on the song, and Susanna Melvoin actually got a writing credit for being like the originator to the story. Track number seven, Slow Love. It's just like a slow ballad. Pretty, it's an okay kind of song. Track number eight, Hot Thing. Another okay song. Wasn't really too crazy about that. Then track number nine, Forever in My Life. Oh my God. Another very good song. Basically, the song's basically about talking about this womanizer who decides to settle down and stuff like that, tired of his womanizing ways. Now the second disc. Track number 10 is You Got the Look featuring Sheena Easton. Originally, this is actually a Prince solo track, but him and Sheena Easton they did like a lot of work around this time. And oh yeah, I forgot. I think the B side to Seven of Times, La 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 He. Sheena Easton actually helped write that song too. Very dope song. I believe that's actually on the B sides album he dropped with the hits. Okay, where was I? You Got the Look. You know, I think when I first heard this song, I was kind of like, and it sounds okay, but over time, over a couple of years, it grew on me like a nice party track. Very good song. A little trivia. Prince's half sister actually sued Prince because she claimed that he stole the lyrics for "You Got the Look" from one of her songs, and the case was dismissed, and they claimed that the songs did not sound similar to each other. Track number wait, next track, "If I Was Your Girlfriend," one of the best Prince songs ever, and like this is like a classic song, like dun 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 dun. I mean, the he it has some like quotable lyrics. I'm gonna pull some lyrics up right quick. But basically, this song was recorded during like the Camille sessions, and you can tell. I mean, I love the beat. It has like that quiet storm funk kind of vibe with it. Okay, let me see. Let me see. He had like a very good lyric. Okay, one more favorite lyrics are, "If I was your girlfriend, would you let me dress you? I mean, help me pick out your clothes before we go out. Now that you're helpless, but sometimes those are things that being in love's about." I mean, who thinks of stuff like that? Like really? Also about this song, there's a legend has it that he wrote this song because he was jealous of the relationship between Wendy and his girlfriend Susanna Melvoin, and so he knows the close bond between it. Very good song. In my opinion, this was actually the song that made me want to listen to the album too. So track number three, Strange Relationship. Another song recorded for like the Dream Factory. Like the Dream Factory, actually started with the Dream Factory. Well, he actually started this song around 1982, around the time 1999 was about to come out. So I love the instrumentation on the song too. Love the instrumentation on that song. Very good, dope song right there. Track number four, I Can Never Take the Place of Your Man. I thought that song was okay. Track number five, The Cross. This song kind of has like a gospel mixed in with like a U2, like a Unforgettable Fire U2, Joshua Tree U2 feel to it. Very dope song. Actually, another one of those songs that actually grew on me more. Next one is It's Gonna Be a Beautiful Night. Oh my God. I actually reheard this song last week and I loved it. It's actually a live recording, but like, Prince live, you only listen to like once in a lifetime. Like, very, very good song. Like, the song kind of has like that, like, Saturday night, out going to the club vibe to it. I mean, I love it when Prince like the horns. I love the horns in the song too. Like one of the most underrated Prince songs ever. The last song, oh, and the song was actually recorded live during like a concert with the Revolution. Yeah, the last song, Adore, my favorite song off the album. I mean, do I need to tell you why this fan favorite? I mean, classic, classic, classic song. And this is like one of those songs like every Prince fan knows knows and stuff. I'm sorry. Probably my favorite Prince ballad though. Classic. Overall, overall, his best album. Like when it comes to class favorite Prince albums, it's like number one is Sign of the Times. Number two, Purple Rain. Number three, number three, 1999. Number four, I might have to go with probably Parade. Number four, and number five, Dirty Mind. Those are like my top five Prince albums. And this basically was the album that really, like, a very slept on. I mean, when it came out, it was like big when it came out. I mean, the sound was different. I mean, like, look at the album. The album cover speaks volumes. I mean, you had like the drums and the guitar, Prince like right here and shit like that. I mean, hands down, like, if you're a Prince fan and you don't own this album, I don't know what to tell you. Like, very good album, classic album, in my opinion. Rest in peace, Prince. I'm definitely gonna review more of his albums and shit like that. So stay tuned for that. Um, I'm actually might do another review later on tonight. I might see, if not tonight, then tomorrow. So stay tuned. And also, this is your boy Rez.